And I found out they were doing Bambi, and I read the book about it and so forth. I said, gee, that's all outdoor scenery. I said, gee, I'm a landscape painter. This will be great. So I worked up to the tiny sketches, forest with the deerness. To take it back in there, show it to him. Tom Coderick, he said, gee, what are you doing now? I said, well, I'm doing in-betweening. He said, maybe we put you in the wrong department.
Walt had a wonderful way of organizing and finding talent, and a typical Walt Disney discovery by seeing his work. It was sometime later that we realized he had this marvelous color sense, and that you'll see in the film itself.
So that's how eventually the style of Bambi came about. Tyrus Wong just needed a job in the Big Depression.
What Tyrus Wong brought to the art direction is just absolutely stunning. And he had thousands of small-scale and large-scale sketches that were very lyrical and had that poetry that Walt wanted.
When you take a step back from the story, which is hard to do with Bambi, but if you can, take a step back, turn off the sound, and just start looking at every image, you will be so stunned at how every scene is like this exquisite painting of nature. Not realistic, in fact very stylized, but it represents that feeling of being in the forest.
It's the forest of your dreams and the forest you experience rather than the forest you actually see. And that's very much the aesthetic in Chinese landscape paintings.
At that time, Chinese influence just came natural with me.
We realized the simplicity of Ty's backgrounds. You could still get all the color you needed with simple forms. Then the main characters would show up beautifully in front of that.
I think Walt was fortunate to have Tyrus Wong working there to come up with that concept.
Although he's a very modest man and doesn't realize it, even today there are young artists who still look to him as one of the great talents ever to work in that area of design.